Okay, if you're a full-time influencer who's tried to launch a clothing brand to your followers before and it's failed, or maybe you're an influencer who wants to launch a clothing brand, stop, watch this video. A lot of influencers who launch their own clothing brands to their audience do this one thing in reverse, and that's why most of them fail. So if you give me the next 5 minutes, I'm going to walk you through the Kardashian tactic to launch powerful brands like Skims, Kylie Cosmetics and Good American. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Ellen Christina. I'm the Influencers Online Business Mentor, and I help full-time influencers build online businesses that not only serve them as a reliable income source, but also builds them a powerful business asset. And I do that using my digital real estate method. And after watching every single one of my videos, you're going to have a strategy that you can go and implement. So let's just get into it, right? So with the Kardashians, let's take Kim, for example. Kim had loads of attention, a big social media presence, and she was earning a lot of cash flow already, getting £1 million per Instagram post. She then leveraged this word here says leverage, she leveraged all that attention, leveraged that monetization, leveraged the big presence on social media to go and launch Skims, which off the bat, because of all of this, she leveraged it. She could go and pay people, you know, a CMO, Chief Marketing Officer, CFO, a CEO, branding, photo shoots, in-house design, manufacture, the list goes on. The off the bat overheads for this probably went into the millions, I don't know. And that's how she did it. Now this is you. I'm not trying to take anything away from you here. You make a decent full-time living from social media, and that is amazing. But you're not on this scale. You're on a slightly littler scale. So this is you. You have some attention, but you don't have as much attention as Kim. You've got a big Instagram presence, but you don't have one that's as big as Kim. And you get, let's say, £10,000 per Instagram post, which is a fraction of the million that Kim was generating from hers. So because you don't have this, you can't have this. And you know that. So instead, you try and have this. And you go to AliExpress. You can't see because there's a light in the way. That says AliExpress. And you try and you buy white label products from AliExpress and you sell them to your audience. You get into debt because it's costly to get products from overseas, right? You've got to ship them over from overseas, and there's usually a minimum order quantity, especially if it's got your own logo on it and stuff. And then you've got to buy all the packaging that you've got to send it out in, and you've got to have, stuff like that. It's awful quality. Your audience get the ick, and then they never buy again anyway, and then they go and tell all their friends and everyone about it that it's awful. You start getting comments on your social media page saying, where's that thing I ordered 3 weeks ago, and why has this been out of stock for 5 months, and blah, blah, blah. And then obviously you've got to ship it out as well, which means you can't go on your luxury holidays to Dubai and Bali and Ibiza. And even if you did outsource it to other people who could ship it out for you, your profit shrinks even less. And overall, this is very, very bad. So what do we do instead? How do we get to that point? Because you're thinking right now, if I launch my own business, that's going to give me the freedom, that's going to give me wealth, I'm going to own my own business, it's going to generate enough cash flow so that I can go and make other investments, buy other businesses, buy brick and mortar properties, build a property portfolio, invest in stocks and shares and build my wealth, and one day have this. No, you're doing it backwards. This is what you need to do. You need to cut this out. Don't do the AliExpress thing. What you're going to do is you're going to do this. This is very boring. You can't actually tell what it is. These little things here are digital products. They don't actually exist in the real world. They exist over our heads in the internet space, in the metaverse. It's a digital solution that you provide to your audience. It has no overheads. You can make it. This is not powerful. AliExpress clothing is not powerful. You can build a legacy with this. You can impact your audience in such a unique and sophisticated way by doing this that no one else is doing, that you're going to really, really strengthen your personal brand and that loyalty and that trust with your audience at the same time. Virtually no overheads, 100% profit, easy to deliver. The internet delivers it for you. So it's basically free. Generates don't want to swear, but a lot more cash flow than this does. And then once you've got this generating the cash flow, then you go and invest in a good quality clothing brand. You buy someone else's clothing brand. You invest in stocks and shares. You invest in other assets. You buy another house, whatever. This is the quickest and easiest way to generate that cash flow to do that. Now, if you want to drop me a comment below. I don't actually know what I'm going to give you yet, but drop me a comment below if you're a little bit confused about this. If you're like, well, I want to do this, but I don't know what to tell my audience. I don't know how to give them something that they're going to be like screaming, crying, throwing up, I need to buy it. I bet you that I will be able to give you your solution to that. I bet you I'll be able to tell you exactly what problem you can solve, and you can get that implemented straight away today. So drop me a comment below if you want to know that. If you already know what you want to sell, amazing, go ahead. Let's get it crafted and live, and I'll speak to you in another video.